Horsley. And we'll start with Mr. Horsley on this next question, which is what level of priority would you put on regional collaboration and to accomplish what specific goals? Mr. Horsley, you have 2 minutes on that question.
That's a really that's a extremely tough question. Regional co-op, we do a lot of regional things with other counties in the Hope area. I think my priority really is transportation. That the county made a significant mistake in the 1960s when they did not participate in BART, and as a consequence, BART ended up stopping at the county line. And eventually, we've had to subsidize that and pay additional funds, and we eventually got BART down to the airport. But that was a terrible mistake on the part, it was a short-term decision with a long-term mistake. So what I really think is that one of the key issues for us today is that high-speed rail. Now, I know there are a lot of issues with a number of communities about elevated tracks and tunnels and below grade and above grade. I believe that that is a really important issue for both not only San Mateo County, but also for the state of California. I think it has the capacity to really transform communities, and I think we need to work together with our partners in the other communities, as well as the state of California and the High-Speed Rail Commission. I would also like to see, and I know BART we're pretty much stuck on transportation. I earlier in the campaign recommended that we have a tax of $10 on vehicle license fees so that we could subsidize our transportation. We need to have a more robust transportation system around the entire Bay Area, not only in San Mateo County, not only north and south, but also east and west. And we need to be able to link up with other transit systems in the East Bay as well.
Regional collaboration is really absolutely the way of the future. San Mateo County here, we have San Francisco County to the north and the engine of Silicon Valley to the south. And really the way that we can be successful in this new economy and this new age is for regions to work together effectively, not only to compete for state and federal dollars for projects. Is Deborah here? Also in terms of public health and safety, I mentioned a few minutes ago about the real challenges of bay level rise. That is a Bay Area-wide challenge. There are agencies regionally that are beginning to look at it, but we really need to plan for the future and start developing regional safety and evacuation plans, and also a regional plan and a way that we can start attracting the kind of money that we're going to have to do regionally for the incredible amount of levee upgrades and other kind of upgrades that we're going to need. Also on the coast side, where I live, we're looking at coastal erosion and also sea level rise. So that's a way in which all the coastal counties can work together. Also in terms of economic development, we really need, again, to be regional in our approach because there are so many other parts of the state and so many other states that are competing for jobs and competing for new industries. So rather than having a more of a situation where counties are kind of working against each other or competing with each other, the degree to which we can work together and forge a vision for the entire area means we're going to be much more successful, and we will be more of an economic, cultural, and social engine within the state of California. Finally, in terms of the not-for-profit sector, there are a lot of ways that regionally we can start working together because there are a lot of nonprofits, which is really the background, especially during these tough economic times, and we all need to work together. Thank you.